Sligo and... Do we have something on you? No, let's get you two. We should have higher force limit, I imagine. No? No, we don't. Okay. Let that tick. You could always play epic Doki Doki Literature Club spooky cute girls. You're right, except that I've already played Doki Doki Literature Club, and I think the main reason why someone would play Doki Doki Literature Club is for the shock value. You know, like, I mean, it's like a meme game at this point, which is sad, because it's not that bad. Do I want my heir to die? And maybe gain legitimacy. I've got 100% legitimacy, so I don't care about that. But he died anyway. Okay. Now we get to find out if the game does model this. It doesn't. Right. Unless it'll just take a tick. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt for a second. No. No. So, yeah, you remember how fucking like a year ago we got a pop-up saying our wife has a baby, rejoice? The baby's dead, apparently, because we have no heir. There is no baby. And unfortunately, it was our son who had very active cum, so we're not at a higher chance of getting that. Guess we'll marry Scotland again, even though our wife is still the Scottish woman, so it really makes you think. Yeah, it's kind of... I don't know. What I'm getting at is there's a lot of choices for what we're going to play over, like, Halloween season. If you got any recommendations, you know, shoot them at me on Discord or something, because it'll be more permanent. If you tell me something now, I mean, like, I might remember. But I probably won't. Brain damage and all that. I guess we'll pay the traders. Oh, yeah, I was going to mention, this is just weird. I went to a barbecue the other day. It's one of the reasons I didn't stream. And it was at, like, a friend of mine's house. It was Dalton's cousin's place. And, you know, meeting new people. Trying to be a little social, you know. I know, it's weird. Why would you do that? But, you know, it's talking to people. And just by complete chance... And I find out that one of these guys that was like a friend of Dalton's cousin who was hanging out there just like a few weeks ago started streaming EU4. And just by coincidence, you know, we both have he got a warning on Twitch recently because he was too racist. Which of course, again, you have to wonder, of course, of course, why he got a warning, and somebody else got a 30-day ban, and I got a full ban. But, you know, that's not the point. The point is that it's, I mean, I don't know, it's just a really weird fucking coincidence that someone else in real life plays these autistic video games and streams them to an autistic crowd. I'm not alone in the world. It's interesting. Of course, he sounds like a little bit of a normal fag, you know, as much as you can be of one when you're playing a grand strategy game. But, you know. Did you ever meet Tits McGee after getting back? No. I think... I don't remember why. No, I don't even remember her name, so... I don't know if that's really going anywhere. I'm kind of focusing on other things right now. Although naturally, the chicks are gonna be all over me once I get my new car. But they're already all over me now. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I think I did. I was like, honestly, like I joke around because it's easy to joke around. If you saw me in real life, you might think like, yeah, he's a fairly attractive man, but he's not like, you know, amazing or anything. And you'd be wrong, but you'd have a perfectly reasonable opinion. But you know, I joke around saying like, you know, the beating off women with a stick sort of thing. When I was up in Seattle waiting for the fishing season to start, I was there for like a good month. Which, by the way, Seattle's terrible. There are more homeless people than you could fucking possibly believe. But I really was, like, beating women off. Like, something about Seattle is like it's open season for someone who looks like me, which is basically manly, I guess, like the beard and such. I don't look like a soy boy, so I guess I'm a rare breed in Seattle. Now we get the choice of either 15% more manpower or 10% more taxes, but less nobility influence. I don't really care about nobility influence. That's actually kind of fine. It's almost a good thing in a way. And the taxes are just kind of nice. I mean, I guess it really would only be 10 cents. You know, it's not the biggest deal, but I also don't really care. On the other hand, manpower's pretty nice. And we could sort of... We're at full fucking manpower right now, and we just finished a war. No, we already... Okay. This is the question, right? It's like, we are Desmond. We get bonus manpower already. Do we want more manpower? Do we want to play to our strengths? Or do we want to play to our weaknesses, right? Our weakness is we don't make any money. So do we want to, you know, help balance out our weaknesses, or do we want to go full... I didn't want to do that. Do we want to go full into manpower on our strength? I think we want to get rid of our weakness, help do that. We're pretty close to actually making a profit. In fact, now we're making a profit. Install Indians with beer that could kill any other Indian. I'm not... Oh, you mean... Do you mean Irish? Do you mean we're going to install our own breed of Irish, made by the Irish to kill the Indians? Or our own breed of Indians, made by the Irish to kill the Indian. You get what I'm saying. Play to your strengths until you max them out. Yeah, it's too late, but I see your point. But I think I want some money, you know? I'd like some cash. Lose innovativeness or gain unrest in Connacht, which is the whole area. Oh. Which is what exactly? Here. This one. Okay, this province would gain unrest. It's already got 5 unrest. That'd actually be pretty fucking bad. Or gain innovativeness. Also get the unrest and lose... I guess we'll just lose the innovativeness. I mean, it's not really that big of a... I don't think we had any. I actually don't think we had any. So, and I don't think it does fucking, like, anything. Royal marriage from Brittany. Brittany somehow took over a province inside of France, but they're allied with France. Yeah, I guess that's fine. France is kind of close to getting an alliance. Also, these go so much fucking faster without this mod. Or maybe it's just because I'm having it unpaused more often. But yeah, this is... Okay. Oh, we can start our next war. This is going fucking fast. Let's get France to like us a little bit more. And then let's go to war with Sligo. Sligo, who's allied with Leinster. Together they've got 8,000 troops, whereas we have 7. But we should be fine because we should be able to kill off all of Sligo's troops before Leinster can come and help. Also, maybe we'll get some fucking ally to join us, but I kind of... Yeah, I doubt it. We're gonna have fucking worthless allies this whole time. Who would win, Irish Indians or Irish American Indians? It depends on the contests, you know? Are they playing chess? Are they boxing? Or are they trying to find a toilet? Because... Because at least in the last case, I could give you a pretty definite answer. Otherwise, you know, it's really anyone's game at that point. It's really up in the air. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention though, thinking about getting a new car. By thinking about, I mean I am gonna get a car. And by new car, I mean used car. And also my first car, because I've never had a point in having a car. Or the money to buy a car. But now I have to get a part-time job, and I need the car to do that. So, I gotta spend money to make money. It's great. But, I'm thinking of getting a very, very impractical car just because I want to have some fun with it. So if anyone's got any suggestions for something to look out for, I'm looking for fun cars. They don't have a back seat, they don't have a trunk, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to have a fun car to drive around so that this job I'm going to get won't seem as hellish, because at least I'm driving a cool-ass ride. Currently, looking in the, you know, my area, I've been looking at used cars to see what's around, and I'm either going to get the, like, my main choices right now are either like a late 90s, early 2000s Mustang, or a Fox body Mustang, which are like the ugly Mustangs, but they're, honestly, if you think they're ugly, you're just fucking wrong, because they're nice. Or the original Gay-Mobile, the Mazda Miata, which luckily I think I'm a masculine enough looking person to get away with driving a Mazda Miata. If I was like one little bit feminine looking, I would not get a Mazda Miata. There's, you know, like, it's widely considered to be a pretty gay car. I think it's unfair. It's also supposed to be one of the most fun cars you can possibly drive, so it's definitely on my list. Well, this music's pretty fucking good. Miata if you don't give a fuck, otherwise Mustang. Yeah, that's kind of my thinking, and I'm actually kind of leaning towards the Miata. There was like a really nice Fox body Mustang I was gonna get, but somebody bought it. But there's still like quite a few Miatas on the market. We've got Scotland, Brittany, and France as allies now, but we've still got a slot open. So I guess it's time to kind of take a look around. Allied to rival. Who's your rival? Scotland? Are you really so shitty, Denmark, that you consider Scotland to be a valid rival? Burgundy? You probably hate France, though. You hate England, too. And Denmark. Wow, okay, you're making a lot of enemies. Yeah, you don't like France. Portugal could actually be okay. The problem being that they're not going to help us against England. And England is already expanding further into Ireland. I'm not a fan of that. Maybe Norway? They're a junior partner, though, so they can't do that shit. I don't know, man. Also, is the music a little loud? Maybe it's just me. Tell me if I'm losing my mind, but it seemed a little loud for me. It's kind of like distracting. It like fucks with my brain a little bit. I don't know what it is. When the music is like just over a certain level, it like fries it. Okay. Let's nice. Okay, they're doing that. Are we ready for a war? I think so. Yeah, for allies, I'm not really sure. I guess Aragon would be okay, but they're just going to go under Castile eventually. I guess, like I was going to say, I guess Portugal's fine. They're just not going to help us against England, but we don't really have many people around that are going to be able to help us against England. We've already got Brittany and France and Scotland. That's really about all you could fucking hope for, other than maybe some Irish nobody. So, yeah, let's get this going. Music is A-okay, really like it. Well, if you're, well, I might turn it up a tiny bit then. Back to where it was. Seizure warning, by the way. But, yeah, this is the, if you're interested, this is some good old classic PC-98 music from You Know, a Girl Who Chants Love at the Bound of This World. Which is some PC-98 game that, of course, I've never fucking played. But, PC-98 games have some pretty good fucking soundtracks, so. Hey, yo, how did you like M&T? M&T. M&T. Oh, MEIOU and taxes. I actually like the mod quite a bit. I didn't play much of it on stream, but I kind of wanted to learn it a bit, like... So, like, I had another campaign going at the same time where I played as Milan, Because it was while, like, I got banned on Twitch, you know, right after I streamed the Switzerland one. So I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with that, so I was waiting. But so over the weekend after my ban, when I wasn't streaming, I played a little bit as Milan. And I actually like the mod, like, quite a bit. I'll probably come back to it at some point to, like, get a little more into it. But my only complaint is that it is slower paced. And this is not exactly a fast-paced game already. So that's a pretty big negative. But everything else about it, I actually really like. I think that's full power. So let's fucking go, Sligo. We'll take Sligo. I believe is the correct pronunciation. Start with that. Okay. Alright, tech's going nicely. Kind of. I mean, we have a pretty shitty leader and no way to make advisors, but basically it's going alright. I didn't know you got banned on Twitch. Rip Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. It's a hard mod to stream because there's so much downtime. Yeah. That's, you're right. You're absolutely right. It would be a very relaxed stream. Or a stream where you bullshit about other stuff. But generally, I've already got games where I bullshit about other stuff. I don't like that we weren't able to catch up to them there, and now they're going to meet up and actually be a problem. Although they seem to be splitting up again like some sort of fucking absolute retards. You fucking idiots. We might even be able to do it before they reinforce. We didn't, but they were so late that now we have superior forces and they're fucked. You're fucking stupid. How do you fuck that up? It was easy. You basically had an advantage. They were sieging my capital before I was able to siege anything, and they had equal forces with a defensive advantage if I tried to stop the siege, and they fucked it up. Now they're able to even get more reinforcements out, another advantage on their part, and they're still fucking it up. They're actually building more right there. Yeah, but they're gonzo. I mean, I'm gonna wipe them out here pretty quick. Let's take a look at what our aggressive expansion is gonna be like if we take this, because I'm a little afraid of that. Actually, apparently not a problem at all. Yeah, it seems like everybody who's not on Ireland doesn't really fucking care because it's Ireland, you know? Which is really, if I was France and I saw that some Irish country was, you know, forming Ireland, I wouldn't be concerned. So that's perfectly reasonable. Good job, Paradox, you know, for once. Does the Pope shit in the woods or the woods shit in the Pope? I am ready to debate anyone. I think you gotta take a stance on that before you can debate it. Right now you're just asking a question. We're out of money. And our troops are, you know... This is a decision that I'm not really ever sure what the correct answer is. We could siege here, you know, reinforce our troops a little bit, siege it down, get some war score, or we could chase down their troops while we still have a clear advantage and try to wipe them out. But the problem is, like... Neither of those are that great, because if I stand around and siege, they're going to get their troops to replenish just as mine are, and then we lose our immediate advantage. But also, if I chase them, I'm also losing troops from that. Like, we're not, you know, like it's kind of negative either way. We have a son, but the queen died. But are we still married to Scotland? We are still married to... I don't understand that. I guess we sent someone to them to be married, and the queen was just like a bonus. Yeah, see, like, I'd like to stack wipe them, but I don't know if that's actually going to be at all possible. PC 98 games have the best music. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a, you know, like a secret weapon sort of thing. Royal marriage from France. Yes, please. Actually, wait, yeah, didn't we... Have one? Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess it went away. Could you please fucking wipe these guys out? Yeah, see, I think we're just not going to be able to wipe them out. Which means I guess we should just siege. I mean, it's really fucking with us. Like, we're really taking some damage here. But I guess what are they gonna do? They're gonna flee. Okay, well, that's fine. England will like me more, get military power, or mercantilism. Mercantilism's nice, you know, but we're a little behind on tech, actually, so that would be pretty sweet to get that up. We're really fucking far behind on admin tech, which sucks because we want to try and get some ideas pretty quick. I don't know if we want to go straight into exploration. I've done that sometimes, and a lot of times it's just not worth it because you can't fucking use it until you have like enough colonial range anyway. And I mean, we might have enough colonial range. I guess if we like did a no CB war against Morocco, we'd probably have enough colonial range. Oh, they're allied with Aragon? Ooh. That's just gross. Why would Aragon... Why would you ally the Muslims? You're, like, not supposed to do that. That's, like, really frowned upon. Mm-hmm. Oh, they've, sieged a province. Yeah, okay, well, that's nice. They've luckily split themselves up again because... this is exactly what I was talking about. They seem to have more troops than me now. Luckily, maybe... No, never mind. Not luckily. They're not doing it. I thought they were going to attack me, which would have been nice. The only thing that's lucky about this is that I will be able to siege them first. And having this sieged, I might be able to separate piece out Leinster because they'll be 100% sieged. And then that will lower the forces here and we'll be able to smash them. I think that's a reasonable plan. They wouldn't even white peace right now, but... Not surprised. You're really not surprised by Aragon with Morocco? Because I'm surprised. I don't think you're supposed to do that, buddy. In fact, I don't think really any Catholic country is really supposed to ally with the Muslims. We could white peace them, but we can't actually just take them. We could also maybe humiliate them? We could humiliate them, yeah. But they wouldn't do this because they would cease to exist. Yeah. I mean, I understand. Shit. Oh, right. Yeah, we can't actually go... What if I was negotiating with you? You wouldn't, like, what if I just... No, you think you're gonna win, which is not a ridiculous thing to think at this point. We might just take out some loans and build some troops. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just take some loans, which is shit. But we really need some more troops. I don't like this at all. But we're gonna build a couple more troops so we can definitely win this. Oh wait, what am I doing? No, that's fucking stupid. Just do it right here. All right. Yeah, that way we can be pretty... I mean, like, I could take this chance now, but we don't have superior forces. We could also wait for them to siege it, and they might attack us. I guess that's a possibility. We could also wait a little bit to replenish this tiny bit. I guess we can... No. We're gonna try for this. This might be a huge fucking mistake. If it's going badly, we can peace out Leinster while it's happening, and we can fuck with them that way, you know? Ah, no, they're fucking gone. Yeah. Modern Catalonia, part of Aragon in this, is filled with commies, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's quite a difference between commies and Muslims. I'm not an expert on either subject, but I believe there might be a slight difference between the two. You know, it's beyond me, but I think there's something or other they disagree on. Allah or rape or something. Again, no expert. Not me. Did they change what they look like when they're like running away? They make them look injured, like they've got a tummy ache. Ooh, that is fucking high. Alright, yeah, we need to stop this real quick. Luckily, their army is now just fucking gone. Leinster's army is completely gone. These guys are going to be gone soon. They keep making more, though, which is really just strange because you'd think at a certain point they would just realize, like, okay, we're fucked. So, just let's not be ridiculous here. You know, let's not waste anybody's time. Let's just stop. We got the new tech. I wonder if they were operating at a better tech, by the way. Of course they weren't. They're Irish. We are back to the base game, so this decision basically does not matter. We'll use longbows because it's funny. Those ones we don't have better of. Oh, man. Oh, the queen's in charge. Oh, I fucking completely misread that earlier. Oh, that's shit. No wonder we're so far... Oh, okay. We'll go into administrative pretty heavy just to even this out a bit. That's pretty fucking bad. I mentioned yesterday, but what's your position on saying Christians are Jews because Jesus brought non-Jews to the Jewish God? Well, I mean, you're making some assumptions with that one that just don't make a lot of sense. One, you're calling it the Jewish God, whereas the entire point of Christ bringing people to God was to show them the point that it wasn't the Jewish God. Like, there's no such thing as the Jewish God. If you say the Jewish God, you're implying that there are other ones. And that's clearly not the position of the church. So, you know, that just doesn't make any sense, is basically my reaction to that one. When did your summer vacation end? It's called a job, and it ended, like, a couple weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Been back for a little bit, and had the great opportunity of getting myself banned off Twitch. Lots happened already. The writers behind the Yeoman show, as it's called, they're really getting creative with their writing. They're really going places. I didn't expect them to start a fucking redemption arc on after the season premiere, and they really pulled the. You know, normally you get like a cliffhanger ending, and that sort of teases something bad might happen. But they, like, just fucking pulled it out under the rug. You know, it was like the first episode was very happy, you know, joyous reunion. And then out of nowhere, you know, almost like fucking in between episodes, boom, redemption arc. Fucked up. You know, it's interesting. They're taking the show in some interesting places, I've got to say. Thanks for the subsidies, France. I'm interested to see where the show's gonna go. The writers are really pushing some buttons here. Really, I don't even know what that means. Pushes. I don't know what I meant by that. Pushing some buttons. They're really getting a little experimental, though. By the way, we've completed the snake. Good old Irish snake has been formed. Perfect. Make those cores. We need more administrative, of course. We did that one. Nice. Wait, did that say we got cores? Wait a fucking second. Permanent claim on the Munster area. Does that mean a core, or does that mean a permanent claim? Well, what is this? This is the... Let's take a look. Okay, this is the... Wait, no, we did this one. Cannot. Which gives us a permanent claim on the Munster and the Ulster area. This is the Ulster area. Well, but that's from before. That doesn't fucking tell me anything. Here. Okay, here. We have a claim, not a core. Okay, well. Why were you shut down? This question's gonna come up a lot, I think. Basically, they didn't tell me, and anything would just be speculation, but it's probably because someone donated some bits and had some no-no words read out on stream, and I'm not big enough to get away with that kind of thing, so gone, you know. Are you gonna do anything to stomp England? Scotland is not looking too hot. Oh yeah, no, Scotland is definitely not looking too hot. We're gonna eventually stomp England. I'm not really sure if we're at a position to do that right now. France would actually join us if we did that. But so would... Oh, I don't like Castile and Portugal getting involved. probably how we'll do that is we'll wait until France, of their own accord, goes to war with England, at which point we'll join in and try to get some of this shit. I think that might be the way to do this. Let's make it very clear to them, of course, that we want those. We want all of these. And yeah, that's fine as a yellow there. And then eventually we're gonna want that. So, in fact, I mean, like, the sooner we can do that, the better. That'd be great. But they've got some big allies right now, and we haven't really figured out transporting people by boat yet. It's a little past our technology level as Irishmen. Gotta say, though, Ireland is way fucking easier than I thought it was to just conquer Ireland. I thought that was actually... I mean, obviously, we do have the problem of England here, and maybe some of these other guys might be allied. Yeah. Yeah, everyone except this guy is allied with England. Luckily, this guy's allied with the other two, so we can take them all over in the next war. But taking that last bit from England will be a bit of a problem. Scotland is not... You're fucking not doing well. Seeing something like this almost makes me consider that I should be taking over Scotland instead of becoming friends with them. Which is maybe true. Maybe that's what I should do. They actually managed to take the shit from Norway, though, and that's kind of impressive. I mean, I guess not really. Norway probably just couldn't get there, but it's a little impressive. Okay, we can make a core. Once that's done, we can get on to the next war. We have a claim there. We have a claim there. Not a claim there. Not a claim there. So we will build spy networks in both these, just to get those claims. And we already have a claim on this, and I think on this. Yeah. All right. Did that say Scotland has a permanent claim? Weird. Scotland has a permanent claim on this bit of Ireland? I don't think that's right. I don't see why you think that, Scotland, but I'm gonna say you're not getting that. Although I'd rather you have it than England, because I can probably take you over easier than England. But oh, cool. Stability or ducats. Well, at least we're actually making ducats now. Speaking of which, let's make some more. We're actually not bad. Only because of those subsidies from France, though. Otherwise, we'd be making like jack shit. No more song requests. Yeah, at least for the time being, there are no more song requests. You can informally request a song. I just might say no, and I would ask that if you can ask for something to be played, but it's got to be something that YouTube isn't going to copyright strike me for. That's why right now we've got video game music. By the way, it is super fucking hot in here. Like. It feels like someone turned the air off or something, but I don't think they did. It's just there's no circulation in this room here. Scotland has collapsed. That's cool. We gained core provinces. That was fucking fast. Yeah, that's that one's almost done, and then that one's pretty close. Not bad. Almost ready for our next war, and in fact, we already have enough to get the claims. No, we don't. We have enough for one claim. Which, you know, it's something. But yeah. Oh, one more time. What's this soundtrack? I'm fucking jamming to this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for, I know I have very good taste in music. It's, the PC98 game, you know. Another seizure warning, by the way, while I read this. It's YUNO, a girl who chants love at the bound of this world. But if you just type in you know soundtrack, you'll get it. YU-NO. I think it's like it's a PC98 game, so again it's like probably pornography or at least like softcore something or other. But that doesn't mean it doesn't have a banging soundtrack. That is really good fucking background music. I've actually listened to this soundtrack quite a bit. Like, just listen to that fucking synth. Like, that's like a classic sound. I was just looking how close we were on some of these. Let's just let that go. PC 98 games are the height of art. You know, that's what we should do. Is we should play some PC 98 games at some point. We should, yeah. I should find some PC 98 games to stream and take a look back at one of history's lesser known. I don't know what I was trying to say there. We should play some old games. Is what I'm getting at. We should check out the PC 98 because nobody's fucking played that thing, especially in the U.S. unless they're like some sort of turbo weeb. Although at that point, you go through that much trouble and you have that much good taste, you're not really much of a weeb, you know? Like I don't know. It's like a weeb. When you call someone a weeb, normally you're also implying that they have like the shittiest fucking taste. If someone had a good enough taste, it's almost like they've transcended that to some extent. And like they at least get a pass. Okay, that's unfortunate, that event. Luckily we're making money even with our interest, so it's nice that we're actually kind of able to be paying off. In fact, we might be able to just pay off all our loans. Oh yeah, that's fucking sweet. Oh, we got a couple more. Oh, we have 7 more. Okay. Wow, our interest is really not bad for 7 loans. I mean, I guess we don't make a whole lot of money, so if you think of it like that way, it's more than it seems. Also, oh yeah, let's make that into a state. And then core those. Yeah, but our cores are done. And yeah, we are able to get that last claim here, so we should get ready to do this war. Which means also, first of all, throw my money away. Fabricate claim. Yes. Perfect. You go here. Hopefully we can build more. We can't. Why is that? Why can't we do that? Isn't there somewhere I can look at that? Here. Base plus 6 from 7 provinces plus 2.88. Okay, so we're very close to getting an extra one, but not quite. Apparently, Uno is an adult VN, but it has a Sega, Saturn, and Windows port that took out the sex scenes. Okay, so we could always play the censored versions, and that would be kosher. Hope you don't live anywhere around North Carolina with that hurricane around the corner. I don't live anywhere near North Carolina, no. And I actually didn't even know there was a hurricane anywhere in the world right now. Don't really watch the news, personally. I sort of like get the news filtered to me from various forms, but I don't sit down and watch it because it kind of just like rots your brain, and it's really just not a good time, you know? I'm not really a fan. Also, it's easier to ignore the problems in the world when you don't know what they are. So I try not to watch it ever. And I think I'm better off for it. Despite that, I stay somewhat well informed. But then there's something like a hurricane. It's like, I don't care because, you know, I'm not affecting me. Oh shit, might die to a hurricane. Nice knowing you all. Oh, well now it somewhat affects me. Don't die. Try not to die, please. Yeah, I've never really had any problem with hurricanes or anything like that. I haven't. I don't know. Most of the Southwest does not really have a problem with natural disasters. It's just drought. Like we'll all die if society collapses, then everyone in the Southwest is gonna die from drought. But we don't have to worry about like fucking tornadoes or earthquakes or anything. Certainly not tsunamis. You know, like a tsunami would be a blessing. But you know, I don't know. It's pluses and minuses, like all things in life. Let's fuck these guys up. They're kind of stronger than me, though. Yeah, they're kind of stronger than me. Because, I mean, this guy by himself is a pushover. He actually has no army right now. He just has rebels that are fucking him up. That would be simple. I could take him easy. But he's got 2 allies who each have 6k each, which is more than me, and they're right next to each other. So if I declared war on this guy, they're gonna bring their troops together immediately, and then suddenly that's not looking so hot. And no one will join me in any of my wars. I mean, I could try to go to war with England, in which case I think France and maybe Scotland would join. Just France, which is still not bad, because Steel would actually not join now. Who are you at war with? Aragon, Naples, and Morocco. Okay, that's nice. But these 2 Irish people that are stronger than me would join. Now, since France would join, that's not super bad, but like France, I don't know. They're not gonna get across the English Channel. They're not gonna. If we could get Scotland, but they're 80. Okay. Wait, what do you mean attitude towards enemies? Wait a minute. You don't hate England? Warned by England? Conquest against England? Gives military access to England? Why would you do that? Why would you give military access to England? You're royal married and allied to France. You're supposed to dislike England. You don't dislike England. Why? Okay. Why? Okay. They've got your cores, man. They've literally got your... Like, how the fuck do you not... How are you at a positive opinion of England? Does the AI know how to use boats yet? If not, England would stop you. No, I'm sure they don't. The developers of EU4, they like to change things about the game, but they don't like to improve things about the game. And that's an important distinction. You know, like they're fine with making things different. They're actually quite good at making things different. But they're not very good at making things better. That's like a fucking foreign art to them that they just cannot understand. The idea of making something better than it was. I'm kind of wondering now if we might want to turn our attention somewhere else temporarily, considering that we don't really have a chance of conquering any of this in the short term. We kind of need to like save up money or get more troops or get some allies to actually help us or something. This is nice, getting a development. I'm not really sure which one we want to go for. Oh, we definitely want to go for aggressive expansion impact, I think. There's a lot of really good ones on Age of Discovery. I mean, aggressive expansion impact is great. That just means you can blob more. War taxes is great because it just means you can get more money during war. Cavalry to infantry generally means just better troop composition. Higher developed colonies means better colonies, which obviously doesn't help us much now. And the combat bonus is, you know, it could be good. I think probably aggressive expansion. Colonization, man. Well, yeah, but we're still. It's because we're so fucking far behind in our admin tech that we still haven't gotten it. We still haven't gotten our idea groups unlocked. We're actually behind in everything right now, but we're really behind in admin. It's just because our people are fucking garbage. We can actually afford an advisor right now, but that's still only because of our subsidies. We'll repay a loan real quick. Right, but how's your king? My king is just real fucking bad because he's dead. We're actually got a queen, and my heir is actually even worse than the queen. So we've really got good times on the horizon. Let's go for that aggressive expansion. Especially since we are planning on eventually doing a no CB war against Morocco, or I guess if it fucking came down to it, Portugal or Castile or, I don't know, fucking Tlemcen. Tlemcen's actually not a bad idea at all. I didn't actually... Shit, Tlemcen's actually a pretty good idea. But we have no way to get down there, and they're still stronger than us at the moment. That's for the future. I mean, I wish there was somewhere easy to take over right now. I don't think there's any way I could fabricate in Norway. There's not. Scotland would actually join me in a no CB war against Norway. That's interesting. Especially since I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Scotland is allied with Denmark. No, Desmond. Oh, my bad. That's me. Yeah, that's interesting that they would do that. So we could do that. Have absolutely no reason to attack them. Take Iceland. And that'd be cool. Again, though, we're back to the problem of we don't have any boats. And really, we can't even afford boats. Kiev is independent. Good for them.